Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream title, stream public. Okay, it's good. And of course it has to be windy out right now, so if the stream randomly just dies without me, like, actually ending it myself, if the stream randomly just ends, you'll know why. Yeah, so just a fair warning. Stream might randomly end, even though I'd rather it not. Yeah, I'd also like to do some GOAT format, but I think I'll play some advanced still. I think I'll do a few runs of advanced, see how that goes. Of course with Gren. Still don't really feel like learning an entirely new deck at the moment. I see. I guess to stop him from getting like any more runic spells in the graveyard this turn and the next. So there'll be fewer cards to just shuffle back and then just gain more draw power off of. Oh, I can do this after all. He does have a monster, so I'm able to Magnum and then grab Druis. So, yeah, here. Alright, so what am I supposed to do with this here? Let's see. Okay, so I did pop it after all. Interesting. Could have protected it still. Well, this works out for me. I wasn't going to be using Fisher this game. Yeah, it's not going to come up this match. These are also not really going to come up either, though, however. Yeah, my entire hand is basically not going to do anything against Runic since... I don't know, unless they're playing, like, actual monsters, unless they're playing, like, another, like, engine instead deck that actually has monsters. Otherwise, the 3 cards are likely just going to be dead this whole game. And now he's just gonna draw 3, so... Yeah, I still have, like, most of my hand just not able to do anything. Yeah, assuming he's just, like, playing pure Runic. Just gonna be, like, mainly Hugin and maybe a few other, like, Runic extra deck monsters, and that's all we're gonna see in terms of actual monsters. What does this do on death? Oh, it goes back to the extra deck. Yep. Alright, so at least 2 of these are banished so far, but still. Not sure when I'm gonna see my next card I can actually go play. Oh, whoops. Yeah, nothing in here I can actually use against pure Runic. No point in banishing monsters. Not too much point in trying to just banish monsters because not too many monsters to actually speak of. And same goes for these other 2 cards. Something I can at least attempt to play, so we'll attempt to play it. I guess pop the set. I could easily play around that though. Pop something I could easily play it around. Forgot to gain 1k. Oh, okay. Yep. I'll just go to game 2. Don't really, like, not be able to play anything. And even then, still, like, half my side deck's not gonna do anything to Runic anyways. I guess I'll at least leave the monsters in, because those are trade-in fodder. Yeah, I'd rather leave those in, perhaps. I mean, they can at least be discarded and whatnot. This is, like, the best I can do, unless I just put more, like, specifically. Unless I put more cards specifically geared towards just hitting off spells and traps. Do I want to go first, though, against Runic? And hopefully set up something like Macro. I don't know, we'll just try and, like, go, like... We'll try and just go OTK going second, hopefully. I can play around skill drain at least, somewhat. Unless I have, like, I don't know, all my Gren Majus in my hand or something. I mean, the rest of the deck can function, like, around skill drain at least, somewhat. I guess I'll wait for him to play something else. I'm gonna chain that to the runic spell that is on the stack. What do you mean, wait? How can you not special summon? I'm confused. Something I'm not understanding here. Special summon. Oh, duality! Oh, duality. Lol. I would've just fucking let him do it. I would've literally just let him summon anyways. Under duality. I'm thinking what I want to do here. I'm gonna try and remove the fountain with a Bigfoot discard. Well, I can try several times apparently to just... Whoops. Can apparently try several times. Now he can summon. I have to discard his cost, obviously. Yep. Just gonna go through another Hugin. Well, I am running them out of cards. That's interesting. Do I want to, like, even... Do I even want to, like, try to just toss another Twister's at him, though? I don't even know if I want to, like, throw another Twister's. I mean, if I toss Thunderbird, that should, like, at least guarantee I can get rid of that set, but still, I don't know. This first, and then I'm gonna try and get T-Bird on the field. Okay, he hasn't done anything by now, so I think we're good to just go and overlay. Into what, though? That's the thing. Just asking myself what I want to go into. He's probably gonna have a response for, like, the Numeron OTK, most likely, so... I'm gonna try and just, like, control the board with Dingyusu or something. Going into, like, a 7 Sins or a Zeus. Dingyusu just... What do you mean can't? Dingyusu just sends, so... Can't use Hugin to just stop that from going through. It's costs that specifically need to send to graveyard that can't function under a Macrocosmos-like effect. I mean, every once in a while I still, like, run into someone who's, like, not 100% familiar with the cost/effect sent to graveyard rulings. Okay. Yeah, not everyone's 100% familiar with sent to graveyard under, like, for example, Dimension Shifter. If it's to pay a cost, nobody can under, like, a Macrocosmos-like effect. But if it's an effect, like, the effect can still go through, it's just like whatever is being sent to the graveyard in question immediately hits this banish pile. And you can't just, like, summon Hugin because this isn't, like, being intended to be destroyed either, to just stop it from getting, like, removed. The Girsu says send, so... Well, one of the runic spells destroys special summon monsters, so I think I'm gonna likely go with 7 Sins and just... I think I'm just gonna sit on 7 Sins and hope for the best, most likely. I think I'm just gonna attempt to sit on one of these and hope it's gonna be good. Because if this doesn't get, like, hit next turn, and then I could just swing uninterrupted on the next turn, it's basically game. That's game 2 for me. Maybe if he tries to use, like, the one that destroys the special summon monsters, 7 Sins can protect itself against that, at least. Unless, of course, it also has its effects negated first, and then it could get popped. Well, I can remove that monster if it stays around, also. Assuming this is still on the board. I see. Might as well pitch the other Flashing Fire. You know you can't use it this turn. Runic Fountain, and then there's like that one back row that could be who knows what. End turn. Alright, activate effect. So banish as many special summoned monsters your opponent controls as possible, and then attach one of those as material to 7 Sins. Basically clearing the way for this to just punch him dead. Sadly, there is like literally nothing else I can side in anyways. I don't know, maybe Change of Heart if I want to go into Zombie Vampire, but I don't want to give him like cards in his graveyard to just shuffle back later with Fountain. Yeah, sadly nothing else I can really just... Well, I could put in... Maybe. That'll stop Hugin from getting Fountains, so that's an idea. It doesn't let Hugin fetch out Fountains, so I guess I'll try that. I have nothing else even like remotely worth siding in to deal with Runic. Unless I change my sideboard, that is. Well, obviously I want to throw out the Kaiju. Still kind of want to just look at more cards. Yeah, hopefully I can keep on unclogging my hand here. Well, I guess that's about where it ends. On the off chance I actually get to put a Gren Maju on board. I guess we'll get the banish pile nice and big for that. It would have been nice to, I don't know, have this on the board and just have this stick. That would have been nice. this would also clean up the spells and traps too. Well, we'll try and get a Bigfoot on the board. That was likely just gonna rot in my hand, so I'm okay with that. Okay, I left him in here, so we're gonna try this again. Attempt to send something specifically that's found to graveyard. Of course. Still gonna hope I can maybe just get really lucky and just have a Gren Maju just punch for game. I mean, hopefully maybe like Dingirsu and the other like Xyz monsters I'm gonna go into could just sort of clear a path for Gren. Well, the fountain's gone at least. We're gonna go into Pain Gainer. Alright, so far, so good. I guess try and get Hugin out of the way. Okay. Sure. That gets shuffled back. Then I'll play 7 Sins on top of... Play it already. Yeah, on top of the Pain Gainer. Didn't normal summon it, so I'm gonna do that now and see what happens here. This guy's on a lot of attack, sure, and the Flashing Fire, that's the one that pops special summon monsters. Won't be able to do anything to Gren here. Dude's gonna either have to use his back rows or just die. Okay, holy shit, I beat Runic. I mean, getting the side for it obviously helps, but even then, like, fucking half my side deck still doesn't do anything to Runic. Even then, still, like, a good chunk of my side deck only really hits off monsters. And Runic, pure Runic. There's almost no monsters to speak of, so... Whew. I'm a little shocked I got that one. I would have much preferred Shifter in the opening hand. Yeah, I really would have preferred Shifter in the opening hand now. Then I'll just pop your set with Thunderbird. Alright, okay, that's like 2 less cards he's gonna be drawing, so, hopefully that helps. If your opponent discards 1 card, so... Well, fuck. That's gonna count as being discarded under my name, so... I'm gonna lose exactly 2 cards out of hand here. To bottom of deck. And then what else do I... To bottom. Yeah, so I'm gonna be starting with... Well, I'm gonna draw my 4th card on my draw step, so I'm gonna start with 4 cards instead of 6. Alright, hopefully we'll hit the Chupacabra so we can't draw as much. Doesn't the other Cerulli summon itself, or does he not want to do that? Or I guess he could just choose not to. Okay, my field. Okay, sure. Alright, now he has no hand. But he's got his extra deck, so... Oh! Never mind. Well... He's got, like, fucking 2 cards. Plus whatever he might be able to fish out of his graveyard, or of course his extra deck. Wow! I didn't think I'd be, like, hitting him hard that- I didn't think I'd be hitting him off that badly. Removing his alert with that Thunderbird. I didn't think it would be hitting him that hard, but holy crap. Yeah, that was amazing. I mean, just losing like 1 draw spell basically just completely fucked his plays. Yeah, apparently that was enough to just completely fuck over his plays, so... I don't know, maybe I'll sign the Ashes and maybe I could just shotgun the Ash and get stupidly lucky, I don't know. Alright, we'll try that. Alright, now how am I gonna side for this? Well, I'm keeping the 3 Thunderbirds in. Thunderbird just ended up being the real MVP of Game 1. I had no clue it was gonna hit him that badly. Fucking hilarious that it did. Not sure how else to side for this matchup, to be honest. We're just gonna side like this, whatever. No, what if I have to go first? Might just take out some more, like, going second cards and put in the there can be only ones. See if I'm forced to go first or second, let's see. Okay. Guess I made the wrong call there. I have to wait for him to, like, make his plays first. Well, I guess we can only hope, like, I don't know, he sets another back row that he needs to use later, and then just, I can remove it with Mothman, letting me draw discard. I don't know if that'll ever happen again, though. Holy shit, does this guy have a lot of experience or what? Figured I'd just check and wow, that's a lot. I'm pretty sure I still have COVID, by the way, so yeah, in case you're wondering. That's why I'm coughing. It's been getting better, though, this stall. It's just more of a, I shouldn't go anywhere because I don't want to give it to other people. Okay, if he just rips 2 cards out of my hand this time, then I don't know, I might not fare so well. Oh, speaking of Thunderbird. Alright, that benefits me. It's 1 less card he gets to use. Yeah, hopefully the wind has died down, just lessening the chance, I don't know, power goes out midstream. Yeah, so you draw 1 and show it to me, and if it's a monster, I take 800 after 3 times a turn. I see. No, it's still windy. Look at the card. Look at the cards on that hand, though. Granted, he has to put 3 on the bottom of his deck, but still. That still has 9 cards to work with. And even after this, I still have like 9 cards to work with. Well, okay. Right now I gotta pick which cards. I gotta pick two. I gotta pick another. Two bottom of deck. Okay, whatever. Oh fuck! This is not even one. This is literally not. This is not even once per turn. My last card. I've never seen a deck like do this quite. Yeah, I've never seen a deck do this before. Wiped my entire hand. And just like that, my whole starting hand has been wiped. Yeah, this is perfectly reasonable, by the way. I see nothing wrong with this. Okay, so if I draw a spell card, it's negated anyways. Ooh, nice. I can... That's enough to kill me anyways. He's got a game on board, and I only have like a card that will just pop a back row that he doesn't even freaking need, so... Yeah, Thunderbird couldn't save me this time, at least. Yeah, I couldn't quite get saved by Thunderbird that time. Alright, just gonna hope I open Shifter. And then don't, like, just... Then don't just break two... And we didn't open Shifter, so I don't know. Or I hope I could just snipe all the dangers. Couldn't even open Ash Blossom either. Might as well discard something I can just summon from the graveyard anyways. Nice, okay. I would love to have Ash and just use it here, but of course I didn't open it. But I didn't open with Ash, so yeah, nothing I can do. Alright. Still gives him a body on board, but he's not going to draw like an extra card on top of that. Are we done our turn? Alright, at least this board left me with my hand to actually use. This time he left me with a hand. Probably the most fucked up thing I've said all stream, to be honest. Alright, so we'll just do that first. We'll try that first. 2 out of 6 chance I'm just popping this, or we're not popping this at. That is definitely something I want to just actually keep. I'm gonna try that again and see what happens. Well, this I'm fine with. What do I want to even try here? I'll just give him the lava golem. I'll either remove the back row, I'll either remove the set, or just force it to activate now. Okay. Gonna overlay here. Oh, I have another of these in my grave, don't I? And I summoned the first Gizmek on while his end phase, so... yeah, we're totally allowed to do that. I can just get a fuck ton of damage on the board. Unless he has something in his graveyard somewhere to just stop this from happening. I don't know. Unless he's got something somewhere. Just send that to the graveyard. Chooses to go second against Danger Dark World Hand Loop. Snipes every danger. Fuck the stupid are just lucky on this site. Quit the duel. You didn't even get to see me just punch you in the face with Numeron Dragon. Fuck the stupid are just lucky on this site. Yeah, I also been getting back into GOAT format off stream. I've been having fun with GOAT format again since I just decided to change up my Horus deck from a deck that resembles a more traditional, like, chaos control list. Playing, like, trying to play stuff like Magician of Faith in conjunction with Book of Moon, and then just, like, the power spells that I feel like maybe should be banned, but it's like, the ban list is gonna just stay the same, like, for all eternity. It's gonna be like, you can run Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity for all eternity, though. Maybe, like, I could definitely, like, make a case for banning, like, at least the draw spells. Maybe not so much this, because we also have cards like Sinister Servant and Thunder Dragon that just lessen the blow, like, you'd take from a Delinquent Duo. That plus, like, the longer the game just grinds on, like, the less impactful this becomes. Like, let's just say, like, you basically emptied your hand out. Like, this isn't gonna do anything to you. Like, you can still draw this card and just feel bad because it can't actually do anything. Whereas with, say, Pot of Greed and Graceful, like, the moment you draw them, you can basically always do something with them in, like, 99% of cases. If not more. Whereas with this, at least, this could be a brick. Though usually, like, especially if you're going first and playing this, you're just wrecking opening hands with that. Yeah, so Magician of Faith to loop, like, to use Book of Moon to try and just ideally loop her, to just loop the power spells. That's why there's 3 Magician of Faith in this list. Yeah, so I eventually just dropped the level 8 because it often felt more bricky to just be drawing, like, the level 8 in hand. Just basically being something you wish was just any other card in your deck. And of course, Fusilier to cheat out King Dragoon with Metamorphosis to make this a lot easier to summon. And on top of that, it gets target protection from the King Dragoon that it's also giving itself. So even this by itself is sometimes hard to out. And yeah, this can easily just summon the level 6, who even by himself is unaffected by spell effects and on 2300 attack. which is pretty decent for a level 6. Yeah, definitely a card I like having in my decks for Goat. The Gravekeeper Spies, just to both have defense and also tribute fodder for the level 6 in question. And then just a bunch of, like, dark and light attribute staple cards. Some Recruiters, I guess just to continue filling out the deck to also just put more bodies on board to tribute summon the 6. Or to go into the Warrior Lady if you need her. Blade Knights, just generic, good generic level 4 beaters. Basically putting this deck on the back burner in favor of a Reasoning Turbo strategy incorporating Horus. Still, of course, incorporating Fusilier Dragon and Metamorphosis to cheat out King Dragoon, who, of course, as I mentioned earlier, makes it a lot easier to summon the level 6. I mean, this deck list has one of the level 8s. Some deck lists I've seen have two, citing that they don't want to mill their only copy of level 8, because if they do, then they have no way to summon the titular dragon. But even then, like, if you just only run one in the deck, that's like one less card you have in this deck that's just a brick. And with fewer monsters, I even had like an earlier deck list that didn't have the cranes. Recently put these in, again, just for the sake of having fewer bricks. Yeah, this deck doesn't have like a lot of monsters, and a lot of the ones it has are just high leveled, so if you get stuck with them in your hand, you can pretty easily get stuck with them in your hand, that's the thing. So yeah, this deck can be like certainly a lot more bricky, but it's a hell of a lot more fun to just power out these high level monsters at random, just hoping for the best with your reasoning, hoping your opponent calls wrong on your next monster's level, and also just hoping for good luck on whatever like pops up with monster gates. Yeah, so basically reasoning monster gate decks in Goat, they like to just also typically play like 3 Scapegoat to just get a lot of cheap bodies on board to then sacrifice the monster gate to turn these very cheap expendable bodies into serious threats, like Jinzo. For example, also Air Knight Parshaft fits this deck pretty well. I mean, this is like pretty low attack for a level 5, but the fact that like whenever it hits the opponent, whenever it does battle damage, you get to draw a card makes up for it. I mean, 1900 attack is still like okay, but not so much on a level 5. But the fact that it just draws you cards actually makes it perfectly viable. I mean, I think if you took off like one of these effects from this card, like nobody would play it in Goat. And also, if you like add Cyber Dragon into the mix, then like this guy basically just gets obsoleted. Dark Magician of Chaos. I usually want to just get lucky and hit this off a Monster Gate or a Reasoning activation, particularly with a graveyard already loaded with my spell cards from the milling that Reasoning and Monster Gate do, while looking for your next monster card on top of your deck. So let's say if I just mill one of these power cards and get super lucky and hit with a Monster Gate or a Reasoning activation of Demock, I could basically just add one of these to my hand and just use it, just gaining even more value on top of the 2800 attack body. That banishes monsters when it kills them, so just that can also come up. Jinzo, who's just both good by himself, and also synergizes well with the idea of trying to turbo out Horus levels 6 and 8, particularly 8, because let's say if he and Jinzo are on the board together, your opponent cannot use spells or traps. They're relegated to basically using monster effects or just running over one of these in battle, which won't be very easy to get over 2400 and 3000 attack, but there are definitely ways to do that. Cyberstein, who can just power out like powerhouse fusion monsters like the aforementioned King Dragoon. Another fun choice is this, or the Master of Oz if you just want to get lethal damage. Another funny idea would be to put Megamorph in this same deck to try and go for an OTK, with Master of Oz having its attack doubled, because if you pay 5,000 life points, your life points are probably going to be lower than your opponent's, just automatically. So yeah, that's another idea to just push for more damage. I mean, I don't know, maybe I could slot this in because I could also see myself just slamming it on other monsters with, like, when my life points are low enough. But sadly, like, level 6 would be excluded because it's unaffected by every spell effect. This includes your own. Yeah, another option for just putting a lot of damage on the board could also be United We Stand, in conjunction with, say, the 3 Scapegoats, or the fact that this deck likes to just shit out a lot of monsters, high-powered ones. Even if you only get, like, 2 or 3 monsters on the board, this is just already adding, like, 1,600 or even, like, 2,400 damage to the board already. But if you have, like, a bunch of your sheep tokens still on board, and, like, your best monster, and you just put Unite We Stand on it, you're easily gonna get, like, 3,000 attack boosts, and if you can connect with that, that's gonna leave a serious blow on your opponent's life points. Yeah, although this is easier to out as a card in general, because you can either just destroy the card itself, or better yet, just kill the monsters it's equipped to, and then basically just... I would lose both the monster and this card in one shot. Yeah, definitely another interesting pick for a deck like this that just shits out, like, cheap tokens. Yeah, each of those count as a monster to give the equipped monster 800 attack and defense. It's another nice little pick if you want it. Yeah, when just also playing this deck, I was also recently, like, finding myself running into problems with set monsters. Either them being hard to out or just having some, like, effects that can easily just take out my much bigger monsters, just making me seriously just lose on card advantage, since I'm sometimes using multiple cards to just bring out one monster. And then to see it get blown up is just putting me in a bad spot, so to deal with pesky face downs, 2 Noblemen across out. Start to feel like I kind of just need to have these on me, and if most of the time my opponent's summoning stuff in attack mode and not setting monsters, I can always just swap out the Noblemen for brain control, depends on what I need. Alright, let's put me in GOAT and see what happens with Horus Turbo Reasoning. Yeah, my favorite card as a kid. So of course I was just hyped to see a deck that would have a good way of just easily powering it out. Of course I was hyped to just try the deck that might have the best chance at powering that out. Oh, and of course to go with Royal Decree, which just negates all traps. Even easier setup than Jinzo, but... yeah, sometimes it can be kind of bricky. I'm just gonna discard him, I'd rather he not just rot in my hand. I'll discard the monster at the tributes. I think I'm gonna just wait until I get a decree up and then try and start going off. I think I'll wait a bit and then I'll attempt to go off. Ooh, zombies. Can't use those since they're set this turn. And if those are traps, they're gonna be basically useless right now, so now I feel a little bit more okay with trying to go off. So he calls a monster level. I hope I mill something that's not a level 6 so I can just summon it right off the top of my deck. Well, I can't. He called 6 and that's a level 6. I'll just try again with the Sacred Crane. Mainly add these in for the sake of just wanting to break less. Even if I do, like, only summon a Sacred Crane off the top of my deck, I still get my card back. Okay. So I turned this bird into another bird. I get my card back, at least. And then I guess I get to just keep on fishing for more cards. I'm gonna try again. Alright, let's just upgrade to 2800 attack. But even then, this pyramid turtle is gonna float into something, so... Might as well float into something I can't run over. Oh, okay. No, I want to just give him the Fusilier. And then I'm going to lose a random card because Spear Reaper hitting me directly. Alright, pick one. I might get my monster back, let's see. Alright, I do get it back. Well, I can't summon anything off Cyberstein, I don't have the life points for it, so yeah, unfortunate. Well, it'll take 2500 here, I guess. I'll just nobleman the most recent set. Alright. That's one less card he can access. This he can just add back as much as he wants. Oh, nice. Premature Burial, Demock. Yeah, that's something I definitely want to be doing. Do I want to premature him or something else? 2800 attack, 1600 and draw one, 2300 attack and maybe get it to level 8. Demock. Add back my Pot of Greed. To then draw two. One of which will not help. He's not getting a Sinister Serpent back, but if I can't run over the Spirit Reaper before I deck out, I just lose anyways. What's my graveyard looking like? No Metamorphosis, but I can't Scapegoat with... Yeah, I sadly cannot Scapegoat with only 3 empty monster zones. And his rat can't, like, summon another rat or anything because banished by Demock. You know, I might need to start, like, thinking about how I'm gonna get rid of some of my monsters. Yeah, I can't out the if once I can out the Spirit Reaper, it's basically like game over. It looks like at this point. Yeah, I can't just like start destroying my monsters though. That's the thing. I don't know, I might just simply lose due to being unable to out the Spirit Reaper. I can't summon the sheep tokens to get the Thousand Eyes Restrict to... Unless I don't get my monster back, that is. Or I just flip this on the... Or I just flip this now. Then what happens to the monster if there's like no zone to move it into? Okay. End phase, now I can actually Scapegoat. And then go Metamorphosis. That'll remove the Spirit Reaper. Because I'll go into Thousand Eyes. Metamorphosis away a Sheep token. Yeah, also you get to turn Sheeps into one of the most powerful fusion monsters at the time. It's wonderful. And it just dies because it's targeted by something. And then I do my normal summon of Jinzo. Now we'll see if we can just beat him down with the Jinzo. If he has no answer to that, then well, it's GG's and it's game 2. Well, fuck. Oh, I forgot I can just hide behind a bunch of my sheep. I don't know, might as well. If you can just do that, might as well. What did he set, I wonder? Well, let's attack into it and find out what that is. How do you, like, tribute set, though? Alright, so now I still might be in trouble because now I gotta get over this, and quickly, too. I mean, if I draw into another Metamorphosis, we're all good, though. If I get Metamorphosis, we're all good, though, pretty basically. Yeah, I figured we would be getting that. Where's the Thousand Eyes Restrict number 2? Definitely glad I double bagged it here. What do I want to just go into fucking level 8? I'm gonna hope he doesn't have, like, too many... Well, okay. He only has, like, one Nimble Momonga in his deck maximum to summon. To Grave and summon level 8 and pass. And hope I don't deck out. I don't even know if I have any more monsters in my deck anyways. That's 100 defense. So, Cyberstein's gonna go punch out the face-down Nimble Momonga, which is gonna give him another 1,000 life points. So, he's gonna survive the direct attack from Horus. And then I gotta pass again. Come on. I have to just score one more hit with anything. Oh, I don't even have a third one. I don't even have a third, like, Thousand Eyes. I have to just hope that the face down doesn't float into anything else. Yeah, it's a giant rat. I can't out Pyramid Turtle. Alright, Cyberstein, crash into Pyramid Turtle and just end my misery. Just end my suffering. Well, that's probably the first time I decked out in GOAT format. Yeah, if he's just hiding behind all these like floaters that he's setting, I'm probably definitely want to keep the nobleman's across out in here. Definitely want to keep the Nox then. Yeah, that might be my best bet. This just side B's in, and I think I'm also gonna just whatever. Let's just try and fit the BLS in there too, and maybe we'll summon him. Fucking lost a giant rat summoning pyramid turtle. Alright, Pot of Greed, what does it do? I'll use my pot. And then he's gonna lose 2 cards out of his hand, one of which I blindly pick and one he decides to just discard. And then I'll just rip another card out of his hand later with Trap Dust Shoots. Let's just try reasoning right now, hope for the best. If I hit D-Mock, that'll be funny. Oh, I'll settle for 2800. I'll settle for a 2800 beater. Or better yet, how about I just turn him into King Dragoon? Who's gonna summon level 6 to the board? How about we just do that instead? We're gonna level 6, attack the face down. Well, we're gonna get our level 8 at this point. It's looking good. And then I'll just, I guess, punch out the next Nimble Momonga. Also, a nice little card if you just want bodies on the board to tribute later for, like, level 6 monsters or whatnot. And then I'll just rip a card out of his hand, potentially, with a Trap Dust Shoot. Once he draws. Wait, did I side out level 8 or what? Oh, I milled it. Alright, level 6. Vampire Lord, I haven't seen this card in a while. Sangan. Because that could just get him like anything else with 1500 attack out of the deck. So, Sangan. Alright. Okay, we're gonna probably lose power at this point. It's not looking good. We're flickering right now. Yeah, we're literally flickering. They can't be targeted anyways. Well, shit. Probably one of the best cards you could have drawn. I'll hide behind some sheep. It's okay. Yeah, but suddenly now I've really... Oh, never mind. Alright, so much for any of that. I completely fucked up. Let's get another King Dragoon onto the board. Because I'm guessing that set's gonna be the Book of Moon he got off Merchant, so... Just so this won't be able to do anything anymore. So yeah, we'll punch that out. Sure. Then what? That makes sense. He's just gonna be able to flow into something else. Then these two can actually trade. Wow. 2 monster gates and nothing to tribute because I just messed up. Messed up the timing on my scapegoat activation. I'm gonna get my face pounded in by a giant rat at this point. Oh, 2 giant rats! GG, I misplayed. I want to try and do that again. Hopefully we don't just lose power or even just have a power surge, because even that'll be enough to probably just end the stream. Yeah, if my lights just start flickering enough, eventually, like, the computer's just gonna flicker off, and then that's gonna end the stream early. Oh, my old Dark Magician profile pic. Nice. Start reasoning, premature, and snatch, seal, and gate. Yeah, those are my cards. And then 1 he's not gonna know what it is. And then 2 more he's not gonna know what they are. Pot of Greed. Alright, reasoning. Oh, we're just gonna go in with the 2800 meter. Never mind. Pass turn. Set a bunch of cards. Well, apparently 3 is a bunch. Gonna steal? Then there's like 2 background, I have no idea what they are, so... We're gonna try that first. Worst case scenario, I just basically force one of the back row to go off. Anything that has to target is going to be moot now. And he already used up his Mirror Force. I see, I guess to stop level 8 from coming out, that makes sense. Dragoon, punch the set. I can definitely see why he did that. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, if Horus would have punched out the face down though. I could have just done that instead. Set another. And then... Alright, Horus, try and punch down the face down now. Come on, Horus. What are we hitting? Nice. Alright, he scooped. So I'm guessing he's playing like the typical like Chaos, Turbo, all the like good stuff, Light and Dark monsters, and trying to end on like the BLS, all the good stuff. Not even sure what I want to side, to be honest. We'll just see if I actually have trouble on game 2. And then I might have to think more about siding if I actually lose game 2. So sorry, you. Well, I think at least maybe the winds died down a bit, so... I think. Yeah, it looks like it's died down a little, so... Okay. Well... Okay, I'm not even gonna be able to delete my duo on myself. Oh, that's how I got the Deck Goichi back. That makes sense. Alright, he got a really nice first turn. Yeah, he got a really good first turn. And that face down could easily be the Knight Assailant that I just saw. I mean, if it is, we're at least gonna get rid of it. Unless one of the back row... Oh, never mind. I'll attempt to go into the level 8. I mean, if it sticks, then you can't use Graceful. Oh no, he's got it. Oh no, he's really got it. now he can draw 3. Discard 2. Discard something that will just return itself back to his hand anyways, because that's a smart idea. You don't get to put anything back, sorry. You just gotta know what my cards are. Snatch, steal, gate, go, and then trap dust shoots. Attempt to snatch. That's gonna not work. And discard the thing that just puts itself back into his hand anyways. Smart. Well, him knowing my hand definitely helps him out, that's for sure. I will get to see yours now. If that's shuffled into the deck, get the Knight Assailant out of here. He's got enough value off just discarding it over and over, so shuffle it back. Oh boy. Oh wow, that's a lot on board. I think I'm just gonna try and take all of it here. I can take all. And then deploy the sheep. Even though, yeah, it's really not looking good. He got so much advantage on me, it's not even funny. Yeah, if this gets outed, then I'm basically out of ideas. So even then, like, it's going to get outed. It's gonna get outed next turn by this guy anyways. I don't have, like, anything else to... We'll just pass. We'll just maybe, like, get to look at our next card and then we'll die. Oh, wow. Okay, we're just straight up dead this... Yeah, we're dead this turn. I want to like play this out here. Yeah, because that game 2 went pretty miserably, to be honest. Yeah, that game 2 didn't go well for me at all, so... I'm just gonna leave this deck in its current state and hope that I'm just gonna leave the deck like this and hope for the best. It was basically almost decided on like turn 1. That's just like how good an opening hand he got turn 1 on the second game. I'm gonna probably just get rid of that. Unless there's something even more dangerous in his hand. I mean, considering how many times he freaking bought back Knight Assailant in game 2. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna take out the Dekoichi. Hopefully I get something I can actually go and play next turn. Well, it'll have to do. Yep. This'll have to do for now. So at least I know his hand. Yep. Knew that was there. Yeah, I desperately need to... Okay, I'm gonna lose my decree. Got it. I desperately need to, like, draw into something right now. Or I could just draw a second scapegoat. Oh! Right, I can try this. And that definitely fucks me up right there. Yeah, that sets me back. Alright, let's hide behind more sheep and hopefully get to turn one of them into something that can actually fight back. Or not. Yeah, this deck is basically like high risk, high reward. Like, you risk getting some really, like, god-awful hands that you can't do shit with. Or you could just get some, like, insane boards with very little effort. Yeah, deck has high variance. Yeah, I've definitely been having, like, a lot of fun with this deck, even though I can get some really, like, bricky... Yeah, like that, where he calls 7 and then... Thus, I can't summon that. Alright, now I literally just can't get on the board. I'd have an answer if I still had a sheep token left over, but I don't. Yeah, I think we're screwed. Yeah, we're done for. Good game. That was a miserable game 3. Yeah, I could have at least done something with this. Steal one of the monsters, tribute it. At least that would have been like another monster removed, but oh man. Yeah, damn, that was unfortunate. Yeah, I misplayed pretty badly on game 2 against like the zombie player, and then just... I got some really unfortunate hands on like games 2 and 3 of the other guy. I think I'll end the stream here, and I don't know if I'll be back live with CB3 because, like, if I can't guarantee that the power's gonna, like, stay on, then what's the point? If there's, like, no guarantee the power will just stay on, like, the whole stream, like, not much of a point. And just try to do a speed run if it could just... It just end abruptly.